Today, we're diving into the story of MERT Ramazan Demir, the rising Turkish star, whose charm and talent have captivated fans worldwide. From humble beginnings to skyrocketing fame, MERT's journey is full of unexpected twists, rumored romances, and big dreams he's just getting started on. Curious to know what's next for this ambitious actor? Stay tuned, because we've got all the details right here. MERT Ramazan Demir was born on January 28, 1998, into a big Turkish family in a small Black Sea town, just 50 kilometers from the hustle and bustle of Istanbul. He was the youngest of 5 boys, and it seemed like he was set to enjoy the perks of being the family's baby. But then, a few years later, his little sister Zeynep arrived and stole that title. MERT's childhood was filled with the green hills and ocean breezes of Chile. His father was a jack of all trades, working as a craftsman and merchant, while his mother dedicated herself to raising the family. MERT was a pretty easygoing kid. School came naturally to him, and he didn't cause any trouble. Like most boys, he loved soccer and basketball, and even thought about going pro. But then something else came into his life that completely changed his plans: acting. As a teenager, MERT signed up with a casting agency, which was his first step toward the acting world. He soon began taking acting classes, and later trained at the Michel Danner studio in Istanbul. He once recalled that a turning point came one evening when, at 17, he was at home performing a monologue from Hamlet. Yep, Hamlet. I remember it being interesting and even a bit funny, but it felt natural, he said later. I think that was the first time I wondered, could acting really be my thing? The nervousness before auditions stayed with him, but he always had the support of his manager, Tümay Özokur, who encouraged him to keep pushing toward his dream. MERT's first real experience on set came in 2015, when he worked on the movie Ashkapat. It was there that he got to see, up close, many of the Turkish actors he'd only admired from afar. From then on, he started taking small but important steps toward success. He landed a role in the melodrama Mrs. Fazile and Her Daughters alongside Afra Saracoglu, and by 2019, he was already starring in 3 films: I Am You, 3 Apocrypha, and There Is Love in Your Voice. It was his role as Jem in the series Naked that got him truly noticed, but his breakout moment came when he played a complex, charismatic character named Ateş in the thriller The Teacher, alongside Ilker Caley. This character quickly stood out to viewers, a young man with his fears bottled up, masking them with a fiery temper. Ateş is a character that resonates with me and other young people, MERT said. The difference is, I'm not as fatalistic as he is. No matter what happens, I'll always find a way to climb out of the well. So from a small-town kid to a rising star on the screen, MERT Ramazan Demir has been on a journey, chasing his dreams and making his mark in the world of cinema. In 2021, MERT Ramazan Demir kept building up the hype around his name, starring alongside his friend MERT Saracoglu in the crime thriller Death Time. Demir played Ayhan, a character with a mysterious backstory and a dark side, keeping viewers hooked until the final episode. The story of a murder in a youth camp turned out to be the perfect thriller for Demir to show off his talent in the genre. But his career didn't stop at intense dramas and dark storylines. That same year, he appeared in the melodrama UFO, working with co-stars like İpek Filyas Yazici, Ferit Akça, and Elif Çakman. It seemed like MERT had no time to catch his breath with all these back-to-back projects. However, the biggest moment came for MERT Ramazan in 2022, when he landed a leading role in the TV series Golden Boy. His character, Ferit, is a young man used to living for his own pleasures and doesn't really understand the word no. But when his family decides it's time for him to settle down, his wild bachelor lifestyle comes to an abrupt halt, and a new challenge begins. He's forced into marriage with Siren, a driven and complex young woman played by Afra Saracoglu. Fun fact, this was MERT and Afra's 3rd project together, and their on-screen chemistry did not go unnoticed. In an interview, MERT admitted that Ferit is more complicated than he seems. While he's surrounded by luxury, the pressure from his family is a trap he can't escape. The only person he's afraid of is his grandfather, Demir joked. playing Ferret brought him massive popularity, not just in Turkey, but internationally. MERT's fan base has grown dramatically, and according to some tabloids, Golden Boy changed not only his career, but his personal life too. But I'll get into that later. Right now, the show's already in its third season, and the drama is as intense as ever. Even though Golden Boy took up most of his time, MERT managed to squeeze in filming for the Netflix project Shamaran. This series is a modern adaptation of an ancient legend about the Queen of Snakes and her followers, blending fantasy, mystery, thriller, and drama. In this project, where he starred with big names like Saracoglu and the handsome Burak Deniz, MERT immersed himself in the mystical atmosphere on set. Fantasy hasn't usually attracted me, but Shamaran is a different story, he admitted. It's not just fantasy, it's told through human emotions with a touch of mystery. This project was a real eye-opener for him, a new experience that, as MERT says, he'll never forget. Personal life. MERT Ramazan Demir's personal life has drawn as much attention as his roles on screen. Early in his career, as the handsome actor rose to fame, fans immediately began speculating about who might be his significant other. Initially, rumors surfaced that MERT was dating actress Sarah Turk. Though there was no official confirmation, both stars kept quiet. But the real wave of speculation hit in 2022, when MERT was rumored to be romantically linked to his Golden Boy co-star, Afra Saracoglu. At that time, Afra had just broken up with her boyfriend, who also happened to be MERT's friend, MERT Saracoglu. They'd been together for 4 years, and although Afra cited busy work schedules as the reason for their split, this didn't stop the rumor mill from churning with claims that Demir was the real reason behind their breakup. Social media exploded with speculation, and the press quickly labeled Demir a homewrecker. However, both Afra and MERT assured everyone that they were just good friends. Still, Golden Boy fans remained skeptical after all. The chemistry between the lead characters felt all too real. Rumors reached a fever pitch when the actors began spending time together off-set. They went on several trips together, and one fan who spotted them on vacation remarked that no matter how hard they tried to hide it, their love was obvious. Soon after, a picture of Afra and MERT passionately kissing appeared online, along with a video showing the two in an intimate embrace. It seemed to be undeniable proof of their romance. Yet the actors continued to keep their relationship under wraps, not sharing any photos of each other, even during a trip to Portugal. But it didn't take long for fans to spot them at a concert, where they stood cuddled together, adding even more fuel to the fire. As fans started dreaming about a wedding for their favorite couple, rumors surfaced that Afra and MERT were planning an intimate ceremony in France. However, the buzz quickly died down when the two suddenly unfollowed each other on social media, and fans' hopes vanished like smoke. During a recent social event, the wedding of their Golden Boy co-stars Barak Pozum and Ersin Erici, Afra and MERT kept a noticeable distance from each other, avoiding interaction the entire evening, and sitting at separate tables. The only time they were photographed together was in a group photo, where the former couple could be seen standing at opposite ends of the frame. When reporters later caught up with Demir at the airport and asked him about his personal life and his split with Afra, he openly responded, "Yes, there's no one in my life right now." These words came as a shock to many, as the pair had seemed inseparable. Fans of Golden Boy, enchanted by the on-screen chemistry between Afra and MERT, were disappointed by the news and still doubt the breakup, guessing it might just be a publicity stunt to keep interest in the series and its stars alive. Maybe only time will tell what's really going on between them, because stories like this rarely stay under wraps for long. And finally, here are some fun facts about MERT Ramazan Demir that show him from a surprising side. First, he's serious about making his mark, not just as an actor, but as a creator. MERT dreams of writing, producing, and starring in his own film, so we can definitely expect some exciting surprises from this ambitious actor in the future. He's got his eyes on two big career goals, cinema and the internet, which he sees as offering far more creative freedom than television. His biggest inspirations: Daniel Day-Lewis and Leonardo DiCaprio. MERT also has his own pre-filming rituals to get into character. He always listens to music, bringing his character to life with a personal soundtrack. And whenever there's an opportunity in a scene, he loves to add a hint of humor, just enough to make each character feel unique and full of life. And of course, Mert has a little weakness: he's a big fan of sweets. He especially loves ice cream and Turkish delights. But to stay in shape, he boxes and swims every day, keeping himself fit despite his sweet tooth. That's all from me. Thanks for watching till the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos. There's plenty more to see. See you next time.